Yeah. Welcome back. Okay, Joe's preoccupied, so everyone, welcome.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted by my own pants.
All right, everyone, welcome to Behind the Sign. I'll do the intro because Joe is preoccupied.
Welcome to Behind the Sign.
Trying to figure out what light fixture to put in his listing.
Listen, you know. I think it's this one. I think it is the one.
No, I think that's
She
good.
is the one. I think she is the one.
And your order, like, you can overnight a different one. Buy now.
Yeah, that's it.
You hurt yourself on your touchscreen.
Oh, wait,
phone.
this is a cute. I love a flush mount too.
I think of.
Show me.
Well, do
Flash
you think
mount?
a flush mount over in the kitchen?
It's not dramatic enough.
No, it's not dramatic enough.
When you walk in, you see the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I need a light.
You do need a big
yeah.
light, yeah.
So
I
it needs to be
understand.
kind of dramatic.
I agree.
Yeah, you need a little.
I can't hang these pants over the kitchen, or I would do that. But
You could
Yeah,
do
I mean,
a
you
light fixture out of
could.
that. Actually,
God, it's stressful.
it's okay.
My
You got
hair,
it.
My hair look okay?
Your
Yeah.
hair looks good.
Oh my gosh.
You look
Is this the
fabulous.
first one we've done without Nick?
I think so.
And
Okay,
honestly, like,
I have
You've
made
never
every
skipped,
single
yeah.
one. Yeah, I'm taking a week off.
That's it.
well, you're not getting paid for this, so take
Well,
whatever
Nick's
you
not
want.
going to be here for the next one either. So if you take the next week
Wait,
off,
where is he?
he's in Greece for a wedding. Yeah. He'll
When
be
we were
back
texting,
31st.
did we know that?
Yeah, we knew he was in
Oh, we
Greece.
knew
I
that.
knew that, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that.
I-
I'm confused
I
about
miss
his time,
him.
too. I know.
Nick, we miss you.
Well, we don't know how to post anything.
No,
without-
we're literally
Yeah, we
lost
all-
without Nick. Like, I'm like, what have we not posted? Like, where are the files? I don't know what's happening. Joe's like, Katie, are you logged into the Instagram? I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't help.
Well, we were out.
Yeah, we
We
were
were like, if we text Katie, maybe she'll.
We did conspire behind your back. We were like,
Oh.
let's just get Katie to do it. Katie will do it. So
Yeah.
Nick was supposed to send me instructions on what to post.
he
he did
didn't.
not because like he's on vacation or
he's on a
whatever.
beach. He's in Santorini.
But
All
whatever.
50 of you, we apologize.
Yeah, like sorry, our cadence.
It is 70. How many do we have? Let's check.
Let's check.
Let's get an updated follower check. I'm sure.
What if we lost followers?
That would be so sad. We would all cry.
79.
Let's go.
Oh.
We're close to
okay.
80.
What
but
happens at 80? You got a nose job at 50, right?
At 80, I'll.
BBL.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, yeah, we haven't posted since August 8th. I'm
No,
sorry.
we should do something for 100 followers, though. We should, like,
Yeah.
we should
Get
plan
John.
something. Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, that's going to happen regardless.
Yeah. We should do like, buy a really expensive bag.
From all
that we all share.
Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly.
I really like your shoes.
Oh my God, thank
Are
you.
they new? They look new.
No, I don't know what it is with these shoes, but they have stayed so
They're
clean,
s-
but
they're
they're
so
so
clean.
dirty. Or like so old, sorry. So clean, fresh and clean. I think it's because of the gum sole, like since there's like kind of platform, like I like trip all the time.
Oh, me
So
too.
like the toe of my shoes is usually all like messed up, but
Okay, I didn't want to spend the whole episode talking about your shoes, but they
Okay.
are cute.
thank you.
Should we talk about real estate?
Yeah, if we have to. I've
Sure.
been talking about it all damn day, but let's do it some more.
Yeah, and for context, we're filming later than we normally do.
Yeah.
So like normally we're fresh and like ready to
Yeah.
talk about
Today,
our jobs.
Katie and I had some margaritas at lunch.
Yeah.
It is 3 p.m. Central. This is literally my nap time.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
Exactly.
minute now.
That's
Before
why
the
I
night showing.
I was scrolling through Reddit while laying on the couch. So, anywho. Okay, so this is kind of a fun little like full circle from something we talked about. I don't even know how many episodes ago, but about staging. This person said, as a buyer, I prefer an empty house over a stage house. Is it just me? I keep reading that buyers want to see the house with furniture to see how it works for them. I'd much rather tour a completely empty house. Number one, I can imagine myself in an empty house easier than a house that's staged to someone else's liking. Plus, I feel like it's super cheap and super lightweight stuff whenever it's used for staging is most likely stuff I wouldn't buy. Number two, a completely empty house tells me the owners have moved out already and the chance of the owners staying past closing is reduced. Who cares about that? Anyway, number three, a completely empty house lets me and my home inspector see more things that might be hidden by furniture, rugs, etc. Number three is a good point.
I think the only valid point is that last one.
Yeah, number three is a good point.
There's a pro trick to know, like, oh, is it like, do they live there? Is it vacant? If you see any like fake lemons anywhere, it's
yeah, open the
staged.
fridge.
Yeah.
If there's like vodka and baking soda in there, they don't
Yeah,
live
no,
there.
they ain't
That's their
living there.
realtor's vodka.
That's how
And
our
if the
little.
TV is like a picture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if the TV looks
exactly.
like it's cardboard, it is.
Yeah.
I think, and we talked about this last time, I really just think staging is most obviously it all comes down to like price point, what your sellers, how much they want to invest in it, what their predicament is. Like I have a listing coming up and she needs to list in a week. She needs to sold as soon as possible. We don't have time to get her furniture out and stage it. Like it really just depends. I honestly think just staging is crucial when the layout cannot be imagined.
Right. And like also if it's an older property and like okay, I know number 3 is valid for the buyer to like be able to see like scratches on the floor, blah, blah, blah. But like if on the listing side, I think it's so valuable to like have staging in to, especially in an older property, to like be able to hide little blemishes that like realistically don't make or break the sale of your house. But a lot of times buyers walk in, like I have a listing right now that like 2 strips of molding are missing on like the outside of the kitchen. And like people are like, well, like there's like so many repairs that need to happen to the trim. I'm like, dude, no. I'm like, also I could have staged and put a cabinet there and you never would have figured it out. Yeah. But you know what I mean?
I wanted a buyer where it wasn't a stage home. The sellers were old and they lived there forever. It was a parquet floor and we had to move all the furniture and roll up all the rugs. And it was like...
Because the buyer wanted to see under.
Yeah, we wanted to see under... Because parquet is brittle. That's the one that it can hold up nicely. It can be terrible. So you could do that. But I think buyers think that you are imagining the space better when it's empty. I think you're wrong. I think you're absolutely wrong.
Agreed. No. You are not as savvy as you think you are. Sorry. Yeah. And like a lot of it, even whether a lot of it is subconscious too. Like when you're, especially if I'm thinking about from the listing side, I just had this conversation with the seller. I was like, you want the buyer to feel a type of way, especially when they walk in. And staging will do that.
Yeah, you want them to feel a vibe and you want to curate a vibe.
Yes.
For the house.
All about the
and
vibes.
Especially the bedrooms, like a second, third bedroom. How many times people like, will a bed even fit in there? Yes, it will, but it's just this box. You can't imagine it. So having a bed and like 2 dressers in there or like nightstands, it really helps. Then there's no question, like, will it fit a bed? Of course it'll fit a bed. Like it's a 10 by 10 room.
And you can do like sometimes half staging. Like there's a lot of times where it's like the seller's furniture. And then, I know a company that you pay like $1,000 and they'll just do filler stuff where if it just stuff to make it look nice. So
again, to curate the vibe, because also like, again, I think if you have like a really beautiful property that like shows well vacant, great. Yeah. But a lot of times we're not dealing with that. Like we're dealing with like boxes and like that doesn't create the vibe, and it doesn't make anyone feel some type of way. It doesn't make anybody feel homey when you walk into an empty box. Like if you're walking into an empty like beautiful vintage or mid-century modern architecture, that's a different story than when you're walking into like something that was
or even modern or something. You walk in and you're like, okay, this is what I get.
Right.
I just showed a place last week, and it was a duplex in Gold Coast, and it had the quirkiest layout where every room had like a little corner and you're like, what the fuck do we even put in there? So I think if you did put like a desk or a chair or like a bar cart or something, or bookshelf, that would help a buyer and be like, what am I doing with all this space? It's not really like usable. So not if it's an empty basic box like 1960s build, definitely stage it. Or if it's something very unique, I think it needs to be staged.
Yeah.
The photos will look better. And that's half the battle is like having good photos, I think, to get people to schedule showing or like come and stage furniture, just photographs better.
What do you guys think of virtual staging?
I don't like virtual staging because I think I think a lot of people for some reason like can't clock when it is virtual staging, and then they walk in and they're like disappointed. Like it's kind of like when people list like a 3-bedroom den as a 4-bedroom and then like they walk in, they're like, well, this isn't 4 bedrooms. Like virtual staging, I think sometimes can help only if it's so clear. And again, if you're the agent and you really think that it needs staging to sell, but the seller is like so against it, then you can meet in the middle on virtual staging because obviously it's cheaper. But then you can say like when you're on a showing, hey, I know this is vacant, but like let me pull up these pictures so you can visualize what you can do.
I Yeah, the only problem I have with virtual, first of all, they have to disclose as virtually
Yep.
staged, right?
Yes.
That's a rule.
Yep.
It has to say it at the bottom of the photo or somewhere. The only problem I have with virtual staging, I really do like it for furniture, to your point. I really don't like when they start changing like cabinet colors.
Oh, yeah.
I
Like
hate
I'm
that.
up against
Yep.
that right now where this woman is like, oh my gosh, I love this kitchen. And I'm like, well, that's virtually staged. They changed it white
Yeah.
to make it look more
And
modern.
It's,
It's
not,
actually
it doesn't
brown.
help anyone imagine it. It's like you can look at it and be like, imagine it white. And you're like, okay, got it. It's not brown. It's
Yeah.
white.
Yeah,
Understood.
yeah.
Well, because people, and then that's where they, to my point, where they get disappointed when they walk in. Like, well, there was a picture of a white kitchen online, then you walk in and it's like mahogany.
I agree.
And then people are like, well, this is not what I thought I was buying. Like, I didn't think I was walking into a $500,000 place that I had to paint the cabinets for, $15K? Like, painting cabinets is pretty expensive.
It is pretty expensive to do it right.
You know, like, they're like, oh, I didn't think I was doing that. I thought I was looking at a $400,000 place that already had the kitchen that I wanted.
I had somebody virtually stage it earlier this year. There was another unit in the same building that showed a little better in person. And they weren't showing it. It was like Keys with Doorman. And I really wanted us to like get showing requests on it. So we virtually staged it so that we look better than them online.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
call.
so that was why we did it. And my seller lived across the country. Like, she weren't gonna pay for everything and organize it. So that's the only ways that I do it. But otherwise, I agree with you guys.
Did it work?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Like-
got a good price for it.
Oh, good. So did you notice that after you virtually staged it, you got more showings?
Well, we virtually staged it right off the bat.
Oh, right off the bat.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So we did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, that worked out pretty nicely. But other than that, I agree. Either do it full blown, either maybe don't do it. And it does piss me off. And they're like, no, but you can change everything. This is how it's going to look.
Yeah, and it's like, well, that's just not. And then because I think a lot of times buyers are just like clicking through photos and they don't register that it's virtually staged, and then they're like, wait, what? And then it just turns them off.
Well, sometimes buyers don't even understand how much work it needs from the photos. And I'll be like, no, but like, it needs a lot of work. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah, have you seen the bathrooms?
Yeah.
But
And
because
then
there's a filter on it, they don't register it.
And then they go in and see the property in person. They're like, this is way too much work. And you're like,
Yeah, never said that before.
yep,
Wild.
Totally. Do you guys feel sometimes like when my clients send me like listings to see, I obviously go through them and like I'll be like, we shouldn't see this one. We shouldn't see this one. Like, and sometimes I feel like I'm always pointing out like the negative things about every listing. And I feel like I'm like a negative Nancy, but I'm like, I'm trying to like optimize your
Especially the buyers
experience.
who feel like they want to see a lot.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, but you didn't send me this one. Like, yes, because the HOAs are double than what you wanted to pay. Or like, you didn't send me this one. Yes, because there's no parking on site.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Like on one hand, I feel like that's our job to like be like, okay, you told me last time you didn't like this kitchen because XYZ, and then this one had XYZ in the kitchen, so we're not going to see it. But then I feel like I'm not doing my job because also my job is to show them the places that they want. You know what I mean?
But they don't want it.
Right, but I know you don't want it. You don't know you don't want it, but you told me you don't want it, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's a fine line.
I've run up against that specifically when they get the listings from sources that from search engines that I have not set them up with.
Yeah.
Like if I filter your search, then I'm pretty confident what's in there is what you want. But like I've ran into this before where like someone has sent me a random listing on Zillow and I was like, okay, like we can go see it. And then we get there and they're like, oh, it doesn't have in-unit laundry. And I'm like, well, right, because you didn't. And that was, I should have done that due diligence, but I was like, oh, that's right. Because they sent it from a third party.
I've had that happen before where like you'll have like 5-6 stores already set up. They send you one. It's already tomorrow. I'm not looking at it. And they're like, oh, no, it doesn't allow dogs. And I was like,
yeah, it's like, dang, I've done that too. I'm like, oh, shoot, I should have looked at that. But yeah, like everyone thinks that like they can like find something on the internet that like no one else can.
But that's
or
what
it's
you have
like
us for.
yeah, but it's like they think that like, oh, this isn't on my search, but like I'm hacking the system by going elsewhere and then looking. It's like, no, it's not on your search because it doesn't have the criteria that you said you wanted.
Yeah.
And if you don't actually want that criteria, it's fine. Like I had a client who I set up, he wanted in-unit laundry, so his search was in-unit laundry. Then he started sending me stuff that doesn't have in-unit laundry, and he's like, I'm actually think I'm fine without in-unit laundry. Okay, great. We had the conversation before. We saw the places he's under contract for something without in-unit laundry. Fabulous.
How do people live without in-unit laundry?
I used to do it.
I
It's
don't
not
think
as
it's that big of a
terrible.
deal.
Did you do to wash her clothes.
I used
She got like one of those little old school like boards and soap
Great.
in her sink.
Yeah, I am from Eastern Europe.
Yeah. And she tied her hair in a bonnet.
What?
It's not as terrible. Honestly, the laundry, I don't know if I would do it again. Honestly, probably not.
Yeah.
But I expected it to be much worse than it actually turned out to be. You have more closet space. You have an app on your phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it let you know when it's done?
Yeah. Yeah, and you can see like how many laundry machines are available.
Oh, that's
so you're
very
not gonna go down.
That's different. That's very fancy.
Only some buildings have that.
I was
Some buildings
picturing
don't
like
have that.
because sometimes the people are still pushing quarters through
Yeah. Oh no.
to do their
that's
laundry.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Insanity.
Yeah.
But I always tell people, I'm like, I think obviously everyone would prefer in unit laundry, but in my
Like you're a
experience,
grown up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
if you're 30,
there
we're
are
not.
some people at age of 30 who still go to their mama's house to do their laundry. So, you know,
They should be in therapy.
yeah, I don't disagree with that.
I'm sorry. I think I interrupted you. Did he end up going for the one
without in unit laundry. But the
How old was he?
25, 26, or maybe 27. I don't know. But I feel like people think it's going to be like this big hindrance on their life. But then once you actually move into a place that doesn't have in-unit laundry, it's like not that
It's not that bad. I would say if you're looking, I agree. Like go look at the laundry machine, look at like Quarters app, like cards, whatever.
Yeah.
Look at like how many people are there. You should definitely pay attention. Like, is it nice? Is it nasty? Is it like in a dingy basement?
Yeah.
Like, I will say living in a high rise and not having a unit laundry and living in like a courtyard building where you have to go down the steps, go around.
I would never do
that either. Mm-mm.
Because like you are definitely going to run into a rat and I can't do that.
No,
with my
and it's
dirty
like
laundry.
freezing too. It's slippery. Like, no, I would not do that
But most
either.
big buildings, like their laundry rooms are pretty nice. They have maintenance on site that like is keeping it up and whatever.
And then you can always do wash and fold too. If I ever like the only way I would live in a building with no in-unit laundry again is if I had like a wash and fold service.
It's not that expensive.
No,
either.
it's really not.
I actually sometimes I tell people about the wash and folds in the area if we're going to a showing with no in-unit laundry.
Yeah.
Like specifically in like on Dearborn, like in Gold Coast, like those buildings. Like 1339 Dearborn, I had a listing there. Oh my gosh, that's where we met.
I met you there too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, well,
I love 1339 Dearborn.
Yes. Their laundry is fine. It's on the lobby level, but when I had that listing, I would tell people about there's a ton of wash and folds over there.
Yeah.
So
and
I would
a lot
tell
of them
people
put
about
the
that.
tide cleaners now too,
Yes,
and it's like
just
like an Amazon locker. I've never used it, but it should be pretty easy.
All right. Moving on.
So wrap this up with the staging. I think like picture it like when stores put clothing on mannequins. Like sometimes you want to see how it falls and what it looks like, and
that's actually a good point. Like stores.
No, that's why I said it.
Like stores and like not even just the mannequins, but like when you're shopping, stores are merchandised and they're like made to be visually appealing so that you buy something. Like that's why you stage a house, because you're making it visually appealing to make it more enticing to buy.
Newsflash, we are in sales.
Yeah, we want you to buy things.
Literally.
Like we want you to be happy and we also want you to buy things. Okay, this is a little bit crazy. I would love to hear your guys' take on that.
I don't think you have a choice. I think you're gonna hear our take on it no matter
Is
whether
it
you like it or
unhinged?
not.
Is it unhinged? Sorry, Nick.
Nick would be like, ho, 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 ho. This is unhinged. Okay. Realtor wants my place. We're getting ready to list a place. The title is Realtor Wants My Place. We're getting ready to list a place that we bought 5 years ago. We lived in it for a year and ended up moving. We had it rented since then. It was immaculate when we left and we won the lottery with our tenant. The place is still immaculate and it's paid for with no mortgage. We connected with a realtor that we had used to buy it. He did a walkthrough and agreed to list it later this week with the commission being 5%. We planned to list for $380,000 and we expected it to sell for a little bit higher. Comps in the area are right at that price point. The realtor just contacted me and said he would like to buy it for a family member. No real estate commissions, no inspections, no contingencies, and it would be a cash sale. He offered $350,000. I was going to counter at $361,000 as that would be the listing price minus his commission. Would appreciate anyone's input for those with more experience. And then he made an edit later and he said, ended up firing the realtor today. I have all kinds of mixed emotions about this, but I felt that he might not be able to function as in a fiduciary role.
I agree.
which is
I agree.
Yeah, totally. And I actually know a realtor who does this, not here, but elsewhere.
In Indiana.
Yep. And it's like
That is such an Indiana thing to do.
it's like so bad, and this person has like not the best reputation because like she'll swoop in and like buy things like from under buyers that want it, and like it's just like bad. Anyway,
Isn't that
I think
it's like
illegal?
Yeah, it's like very
or at least
unethical.
at
it's
least
like
a
a gray
violation?
area, right?
It's very like not ethical.
So what's interesting about this is because I've actually been thinking about like starting to purchase investment properties, and like we just come up against so many, including like I had
a
just went under
listing that I was
contract for
considering
one,
buying.
and I was like, this actually would be a good investment property.
Yeah.
I kind of cut it off. Sorry, I keep doing that. I kind of cut it off as like, you know, I was hired by the seller to represent the seller in their best interest, not in my own. So I kind of cut that out. But I do have the thought. So it's interesting that we're talking about this because I do feel like we just have so much access to the inventory out there. But I think he did make the right decision.
Yeah.
And it changes when they say that, it does change a relationship where you're not on really the same side anymore.
Well, and because it's like then if he wants it for $350, but then he's gonna list it for $380, like is he really gonna try to get someone to buy it? You know what I mean? Because
I would be like, then you don't think it's gonna sell for $380.
Well, they wanted to get more than 380 even, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, even still, like they don't want other people to offer on it because they want it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like are you doing your best?
Right.
Or are you declining showings? Yeah, I would
Right.
not be comfortable with it
I
either.
wouldn't be comfortable with it either because
I think it should have been disclosed up front. If it ever arises that I want to purchase a property, I would probably get another.
I was like, arisen?
Arisen.
No, that's right.
English is my second language.
It is
my
my
third
first,
language.
and I still had to take a beat for
That's
that.
it. I would have somebody else from the team take over because
Yes.
just for the same specific reason why we don't do dual agency, because who is represented, if I know your lowest and I know your highest, nobody's properly guided and represented. I think this is exactly the same way. I know your bottom line and I'm taking advantage of that. Not
So
cool.
what if you think what if you think before paperwork is signed? I guess it would be the same
I would
thing.
say you have to let the seller know the second that you actually started entertaining
I'm
it.
sorry, I mean listing paperwork. Like if I'm coming for a listing presentation and I'm like,
I just don't think that I feel like if you're at a listing presentation and you want to buy the property, like I think it's not.
No,
I just think
it's a conflict
it's
of
already
interest.
it's already done.
well, yeah, and your example of whoever this is in Indiana, like how does she get you kind of stop yourself from getting referral business too,
Well,
because you're not actually going through with the sale of a
I don't
property.
know. I just know like there's definitely been cases where like she's done like sketchy things, but I don't know.
Should we have her
obviously.
on here? Get her
No.
opinion?
No, I don't think so.
Why are you so shady?
Uh,
Why are you like
we
this?
heard something about
no,
you.
I'm like low key scared. I shouldn't even be saying this. Anyway,
Oh.
cut it out. But
Do you think she's one of the 79 people that are watching?
it's probably.
So funny.
But no, I also think like I don't know. I think it's a very fine line, even if you're working with a buyer. Like I was working with one of my friends, actually my old roommate. We were both buying at the same time. And I told her, I'm like, if you're working with me as my client, like even though we're looking for the same thing in the same price point, like you have dibs on any property. Like if
Yes.
you want to see it and you want it, like I will not offer on it for myself. Like that is my responsibility to you. Like you have first go before me.
A realtor with integrity and morals and
Yeah.
a value system?
Wild.
Are you serious?
But like I do think that like there are times where people like you're showing a buyer something and you're like, oh, I like this, but obviously you have to
I
make
had
sure the
it
buyer
happen
doesn't.
where I showed it to my buyers and then I offered on the place, but that was after. they
after
decided,
like they don't want it, and
yeah.
then you're like, okay.
Have you guys had a situation where you have two buyers look at the same property and both
Yes.
interested? What are you doing in this
Yes.
It
situation?
is stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pray that one of them really doesn't like it.
Uh-huh.
I think in my situation that happened. Like one of them was not into it and one of them was. Maybe we did offer on it, but it was very stressful. I mean, but again, you just have to play it out. Like, okay, if they are both interested, I am gonna have to like I'm gonna have to give it to somebody.
Yeah, that's
Someone
what
else
I
is
was
gonna have
gonna
to
say.
represent them.
I always tell them, I'm like, hey, I showed this to another client. If the first client didn't like it, I'd be like, oh, whatever, they didn't like it. Not really a big deal, but I've seen this property before, whatever. If they did like it, then I'll be like, or let's say they're putting an offer in, I would say, hey, I showed this to another client. They're putting an offer in. Like I can show it to you, but if you want to put an offer in, then I'll have someone on my team handle it.
Yep.
Because, but yeah, like just disclosing it up front for sure.
Yeah, I never actually had anybody like end up doing it.
Yeah.
I had a situation once where I showed the place and I had 3 buyers that were like so ready to buy it, and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be no, nobody did.
Yeah.
The 0 of them actually ended up submitting anything.
I mean, even with like I have a listing coming up right now that I could probably match with 2 or 3 of my buyers, and even that gives me anxiety just to think about, because I'm like, like
Yeah.
the relationship. I don't feel like I honestly don't feel like a lot of agents feel this way. I think we do, but like ultimately the relationship with each of the clients is the most important part, not actually the
But
transaction.
I think you could handle that in a way that's okay. Like,
sure. Well, like you said, like right up front and being up front, setting the expectation.
I think you'd be like, hey, like I think that you would like this listing. I do have another client that's looking for something similar, so I'm gonna suggest that they see it too. But like, since I'm representing the seller, if either of you come and see this listing and like it, I'm gonna have someone on my team represent you in the transaction. And like, because then they appreciate that, because you're finding them a property, suggesting them a property that they like, and like taking yourself out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think you can do it in a way that's not greedy or slimy. And I think that's actually beneficial, because you don't want, what if you're listing this property and then you don't like come up front and say, hey, like I'm listing this property I think you would like, and then they're like looking on Zenlist or something and they see it and they're like, oh, you're listing it, why didn't you tell me about this?
True.
You know what I mean?
For sure. That's a really good point.
Like, I think you need to tell them up front.
Luckily, it's not under my name officially. It's
Facts, but like they would figure it out.
Yeah. That's true. Gosh, I guess I gotta tell them.
But I think it's a really easy situation to navigate. Just be like, hey, I think you'd like this, but I'm the listing agent and there's another person that.
Right.
So I'm just I'm letting all my clients know that I think would be a good fit for this.
Yep.
Okay, both of you are texting, so I'm
Sorry.
boring
I'm
you.
sorry, I'm scheduling an inspection.
Okay. Well,
Sorry.
so guys, welcome to Behind the Sign. This is a one-woman show now.
I just realized that your hair clip is actually like a little cowboy hat. It's so cute.
It's what?
It's a cowboy hat.
Shut up. Where did you get that?
A bachelorette party.
It
Of
seems like a
course
bachelorette
you did.
party thing
It
to
does.
have. Yeah.
Were you in Nashville or something?
Out of the middle, Austin.
Austin.
Yeah.
Worse.
Yeah. It was fun though.
Austin's
And
fun.
I love this clip. Like it's
No,
so
it's cute.
cute.
It's
It is
cute.
super cute.
I would buy another one for myself.
Buy one for me.
Yeah.
I'll put this shit up.
Perfect.
Get it out of my face.
I get you a little like the butterfly clips with their little cowboy boots.
Ooh,
That would be cute.
That would be
Someone
super
needs
cute.
to make those.
Side business.
that's it.
Etsy shop.
Yeah. Oh my god, could you imagine?
Do we have something else to talk about?
Yeah.
I am exhausted.
Yeah, we have one more.
All you client. No, never mind. I love you so much.
Just letting you know that I don't think your clients are one of the 79 either.
I think I maybe have, well, aside from my personal network, I think I have like 2 of my like clients that have actually followed me
Oh.
that didn't follow me
That's
before.
like 2 more than I have.
They
I
never.
follow all my clients on Instagram.
You
and a decent
do?
amount of them
I
follow
should.
me back, yeah.
I need to. I think when I do my holiday calls this year, I'll follow everyone.
That's
I
a good
follow
idea.
some, but not like everyone.
I'm just afraid, like, what if I talk shit about?
Yeah,
a
I kind of want to start like
transaction.
close friends or something, because sometimes I.
Oh yeah, like your close
God,
friends story.
I could talk. That's Rhode Island. I could talk total shit right now, but like we're still in the midst of it. I have to wait till shit closes.
Oh,
before-
we
Oh,
both
yeah.
have deals that are
Oh my
closing on
God,
Monday
yes.
that we're like so excited
Well,
to
I
read.
have
really?
one that's closing indefinitely, but I'm definitely like once
Closing what indefinitely?
indefinitely. We don't know. The
You don't know
time,
when it's gonna close. God, that is so stressful.
Yeah. I have 8 deals in the contract right now. Maybe like 3 of them are going steady.
No, that's about the ratio like it normally is. What?
5 out of 8 are like weeble wobbly. God, that's so
Yeah,
stressful.
that's
like,
stressful.
last night I woke up at
Weeble
like
wobbly.
weeble
Love.
wobbly. We all fall down. Like last night I woke up at like 3:30 a.m. and couldn't fall back asleep just because I was thinking about an offer, let alone like stuff that's under contract.
Yeah,
is
and
really
like my partner numbers are really tight to hold.
Yes, I'm sure.
So you need
Be like, I'll give my commission. Like,
Yeah.
I like literally just fucking take
take it.
Take
Yeah.
it all.
I'll pay for it.
I was telling Joe I was doing that. I was like, I actually did that. I was like, I'll lower
I
my
already,
commission.
I
I'll give
already
you a
paid
credit.
for one of my clients'
Yeah.
HVAC service.
I'm
Yeah.
going to have to do that soon, I think.
I mean, and we're overpaid anyway, right?
But who cares?
Okay, last submish.
And then it's nap time.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Okay, this is kind of funny. Would it be weird / off-putting for me?
Probably.
Still got it.
Okay. Would it be weird / off-putting for me, the seller, to leave a hidden letter to the buyers to find? I bought this house when I was a 20-year-old bachelor. It was an absolute dump. Now, oh my God, wait, you guys, I have to disclose.
You didn't read this ahead of time.
No, and I think my boyfriend wrote this.
Oh my God, I'm glad I didn't talk shit
Except
before.
now, I'm not his wife and we don't have a son, but like I feel like I see where this is going. Okay, now I'm 31 and with a wife and a son, and we're going to move. I spent the last 11 years completely updating, renovating, and modifying it by myself. From the subfloor to the attic, every single thing visible in this home was installed. Looking back, I went to great lengths to over-engineer all of my work and learn so many skill sets. Basically, this guy's emotionally attached to all the work that he did in this house. Selling it feels like the final salute to a respected adversary rather than an old friend.
I want to stab my eyes out.
She said, and I kind of want the next owners to know how much care and meticulous planning went into every detail they see. This place has been the cornerstone of my formative years into manhood. No one sees the before, only the after. Maybe I just want to feel like the hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of hours are justified, but I also want the buyers to know that everything was built to last with the best materials I could get my hands on. Anyway, it's been on my mind, just looking for input.
And then imagine doing an inspection and they're like, give us $5,000 in credits. Everything is fucked.
This guy's like,
everything is DIY.
Yeah, the inspector's like, this is all DIY, and this guy's like, no. Okay,
I'm physically
here.
nauseous.
You guys, I have to tell you something. Okay. So Kevin, my boyfriend, he's a sweet angel. One of the reasons that I fell in love with him
gets the good stuff.
Because he's so handy, and he bought his.
I bet he is. I bet Kevin's very handy. Carry on. You started this, sister. Okay. Now you got to finish it.
Well, I wasn't trying to like make it like that. But anyway.
I think you were.
His place, it was a dump before he bought it. And he's done a lot to make it a lot nicer. And he's done most of the work himself. And he's very proud of it. And probably last month, his refrigerator had an ice maker and it leaked down into his basement and then caused mold like behind the wall of his basement. So he tore out all like the drywall, like replaced this like the studs, like did all this mold remediation. And then when he was reinstalling the drywall, he wrote a note on the back that said the great mold epidemic of 2025 and then put it on the back of the drywall. So he's like, if anyone ever opens his drywall, it's probably because they had the same issue and then they'll find the note. I love him so much.
That's cute. To answer this,
that is so
like Kevin
cute.
will for sure be hiding a note somewhere in his home aside from the mold note when he sells. Like
I would say just leave a bottle of champagne and a note for the buyer and be like, what was it? Found my masculinity here or something like that.
Exactly.
I matured.
Straight men are just weird.
They're the best.
No,
sometimes
that's where your thought goes of all the things that you could do in the world with your time and energy. You're like, I'm going to leave a note. Hidden. And it's going to be a pun. Like oh gosh. Okay. But that sounds like great husband material.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
He fixes everything and he fixes things for me too in my house.
I'm sure he'd be fixing away. tappity tap 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 tap. Yeah, I know, I understand.
Oh my god.
Okay, Kevin.
I need to take my sweatshirt off.
Yeah, listen,
I can't do this.
Kevin keeps busy. Okay,
Okay,
is he available for hire on the Task Rabbit? Does he call himself the Task Rabbit?
No, he does not. Okay, anyway, I think maybe like for this person, don't leave.
Does Kevin watch this?
I'll show him this, yeah. No, actually, I
He's gonna
said
kick my ass. Now I'm scared.
no. Actually, he said, "What do you have to do today?" I'm like, "Podcast recording, blah blah blah." And he said, "Oh, any preview for me?"
Yes.
Yeah, actually, we talked about you.
Yeah, he's got a preview.
Yeah, Joe is
All right.
never gonna be able to look Kevin in the eye.
Yes.
Oh, that's rude because he'll be at the awards dinner, unless
Awards dinner.
well this next year.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you have like 6 months to figure it out.
To get over it.
And he's also like obsessed with you and Henry.
Oh, that's nice.
Like he every time he sees you, he's like, I don't like they are always dressed so amazing.
Kevin, you are correct. But can I just say this?
Yeah.
I really have put myself in a fucking predicament because
Why?
people say that often, and there's so much pressure. Like I can't look like a
Oh.
trash can
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I want to walk across the street for like a cup of coffee in my sandals with my socks,
You can't.
I feel like I should be able to do that, and I can't because I'm like the expectation is hi.
That's how Eastern Europeans feel.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys are the best at the beauty things.
Yeah.
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 Well, like what happens if you get picked up by a modeling agency or run into your ex or get asked for an
Yes.
interview or something? I don't know.
It's so
Yeah.
funny because like I don't want to say where I live. Okay,
know where
we
you
live in a
live.
location
There's
where
79 people that watch this. It's fine.
I don't want to stalk her. Yes, I do. Gosh, could you imagine? I'd be like, you guys, I have a stalker. It was inevitable. We live in a location where there's often filming for
Oh yeah.
a
well,
TV show.
Feel film the bear all the time, right? Because it's
Great.
yeah.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
everyone
Just
knows
tell
where I live.
everyone exactly where he lives.
But like, it's so funny.
No, they film it everywhere.
I'm totally gonna throw Henry under the bus. But like when he walks by, he's like, every time I'm like, they're gonna pick me up for like an on-camera walk on. I'm like, no, they're not.
But he is a model.
Yeah.
He might actually.
Yeah.
I can totally
Actually
see that
might,
happening
yeah.
for you.
One day he's gonna come home and be like, "Guess what happened?"
What's really scary though is like he's actually getting big on TikTok. Yeah, and I'm like, oh, what is this gonna mean?
Wait, what's his like shtick? Like just being gorgeous?
Like fashion, yeah.
Oh well,
Yeah.
you could see that coming a mile away.
But I'm like, because people now will be like, oh my god, I see you on TikTok, and I'm like, I don't like this.
You don't want to be in the spotlight
Unless it comes with a private jet.
Unless
I'm
it
not really
happens
It
for
interested.
could.
you for this, then it's different.
Yeah.
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 Sure.
but it could come with a private jet
Okay, I'm on board.
or a Birkin or
like a trip.
like
Like
a
a brand trip.
Yeah, like free stuff. It'll
Without
good.
doing any of the work
Right.
myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god. Carry on.
You're welcome, Henry.
yeah.
Thank you for working that through with me.
Yeah. Keep calm and carry
Wait,
on.
are we gonna have guests on here? We should have
should have
Kevin
Henry.
and Kevin.
Both of them
At the same time?
You and Henry, yes, can just tell me and Kevin how weird and normal we are.
I think that we should just put Kevin and Henry in 2 seats and we watch.
Yeah. What would they talk about?
I have not drywall.
Yeah, Kevin would be like, the other day I had to fish a cap out of the drain of my shower and it took 75 hours. And Henry would be like, I
What's
bought
it?
a Birkin. And Kevin would be like, huh?
Oh, what?
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
he'd be like, what's that?
He'd be like,
Kevin he's not even on social media. Like he literally
That's
lives
the biggest
under a
green
rock.
flag.
Yeah.
that is.
He's the biggest green flag of all time, which is why like Joe,
Why don't you propose to him?
Should I?
No, absolutely not. That's your Eastern European friend. I forbid you from doing it.
I'm very.
That would
No.
like low key be like something.
Put it
that
in
I
the
would-
drywall. Come on, that'd be so cute.
Wait, you guys literally. Oh my god, I can't even keep. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Have you picked
Do
out rings?
it.
No. No. I was just gonna make fun of one of the tools that he has. He has an endoscope. So it's like
Henry has an endoscope too, and let me tell you something. It be scoping.
Like last night, we literally had to stick this like thing down his drain that had.
Katie,
like,
you
had a
gotta
camera on the
stop.
bench.
It's just too easy. You gotta stop. I think it's a wrap.
Actually, I have noticed this since like knowing Kevin and going to Home Depot a lot because he does a lot of home improvement. Everything is very sexual. Like the nuts and bolts.
They're
first of
male
all,
and female.
male and female.
What the fuck?
And there's also things called nipples and like screws. Like, who knows what that? I don't know. But like, he's literally at Home Depot and he's like talking to this guy. He's like, hey, like I need a male end and a female of this. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
I don't think I would rather go to a dentist than to Home Depot. Honestly, I feel less anxiety at a dentist office than I do at a Home Depot.
My favorite thing is me walking into a Home Depot thinking I can find shit on my own. Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, I'm going to do it.
It's the
And I'm
most
like,
confusing
no.
place ever.
ever.
But then I also feel like victimized when like the Home Depot person comes up to me and they're like, do you need help? I'm like, no. But like, I have no fucking idea where I am.
Oh no, I'm like, please.
I'm like, I
walk in and I'm
have
looking.
leopard cheetah pants on. What the do you think? Yeah, I need help.
I'm
Help.
like, no, I'm a feminist. Like, I can find, but can you just point me in the correct direction? But like, do it like this, not like that, so no one knows I'm
Oh,
asking
I
you
don't
out.
mind. I'm walking in. I'm already looking for them. I'm like, who will help me?
Yeah, you're like, where is the orange
Where's
apron?
the orange person?
Yeah. You're like, where's the orange
The
apron?
orange person.
Oh my God,
I
you
am
help.
Oh my god.
dying.
Okay.
Can we wrap this?
Yes.
I'm
Anyway,
literally
long
falling
story
asleep.
short.
I
Sorry.
would not put a note for the buyers.
No,
That's
I
what
think
would
you
do.
can give them a note, but don't hide it. Like, I think you
Yeah.
could say, like, hey, I love this home so much. Like, this was great. Like,
And
maybe
tell your
don't
realtor
talk.
about it.
Yeah,
Just
don't
I've
talk
actually
about your manhood.
sorry. I've actually written notes on behalf of my seller without them knowing.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I once had a situation where there was a mix up with the schedule, and it was the seller who let my buyer and I in. And then there were a couple offers on the table, but she picked my buyer because the seller bought it when she was like younger and it was her first
Yeah.
home and she renovated it and she like lived there by herself. And my buyer was a young girl like moving from South, like
Well,
she like
that's
really
illegal.
related to her. And that's why we got it. And I think we got it like for $5,000 under asking
Yeah.
or something too.
That's unfortunately illegal.
Yeah, well,
Like,
Yeah.
the seller, that's why people don't do love
that's why
letters.
you don't do it. But for her,
But-
it works out.
Yeah, no, I think like it's totally fine to leave a note and like just let the buyer know how much you love the home. My dad wrote a note to the buyers when him and my mom sold like my childhood home.
Aw.
And like I think it's sweet, but like you don't have to hide it.
No.
Like don't go that far.
No.
And like don't talk about your manhood, but other than that,
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Is that it?
Is it over?
Yeah, Joe, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Sorry we held you so long.
I just have so much to do.
Yeah.
Like, order
I
more
feel like I
light
haven't
fixtures.
actually done much work today.
I'm going home.
I think I'm gonna
Dude,
try
my
to
client is. Are we off?
do. We have done. Bye.
My client had the. My client